On the way back from the 2018 Nissan LEAF launch event in Japan last week, I tried to categorise the new Nissan LEAF in my head. Clearly, it's not a long-range car like the Tesla Model 3, Tesla Model S, Tesla Model X or Chevrolet Bolt EV. Nor is it a short-range car like its predecessor or its predecessor's contemporaries like the Volkswagen e-Golf, the Ford Focus EV or Fiat 500e. Instead, it's a mid-range car with a mid-range price tag. And while this has upset some people because it's not able to drive as far as a Tesla and therefore isn't a competitive vehicle in their eyes, it has, as various industry experts have already noted, entered into a space in the plug-in car marketplace currently not served by any other vehicle on sale today. Despite this, however, the new Nissan LEAF, at more than $29,990 before incentives, doesn't really have the kind of sticker price you'd associate with an affordable car, which makes me wonder, what would an affordable electric car really look like? Or rather, what would an electric car need in order to remain useful to the majority of its customers while simultaneously keeping the sticker price low? To start, let's look at new cars. When we think about an affordable car, our mind tends towards its sticker price. But when considering how affordable a car is to own, we really should take into consideration everything from how expensive it is to insure through to the costs associated with maintenance and fueling. And since electric cars are cheaper to fuel and usually maintain than internal combustion engine vehicles, it's worth remembering that electric cars have higher upfront costs than comparable internal combustion engine vehicles, even if the cost of owning the car over a 3 or 4 year period isn't as high as it might seem when you take these other factors into consideration. That said, since car financing is car financing, and the car's sticker price is the thing that your income needs to match up to in order to be approved for a loan or a lease, a car which may seem affordable on paper, once you've taken all those extra savings into consideration, may still technically be outside of your reach due to conventional credit scoring. So if we can't argue that today's new electric cars are all that affordable, we need to look somewhere else in order to figure out what an affordable electric car would look like. And one of the ways we can drop the price of a new EV is to use a smaller battery pack. Now, I know I've been watching the comments section on this channel for some time, of course, and I know that many of you won't consider buying an EV with a range of less than 200 or 300 miles per charge. But since a large part of the cost of a new electric car comes from the battery pack, a more affordable EV may be one in which a smaller capacity battery pack is supplemented with a high power rapid charging option. And I'm not talking any one standard or another. CHAdeMO and CCS aren't all that fast, and so far nobody has taken up Tesla on its offer of using the Tesla supercharger standard. But in the future, provided battery technology can take high current charging, which as it happens is another big hurdle for small capacity EV battery packs, a good compromise could be a 30 to 40 kilowatt hour pack paired with a charging standard capable of delivering upwards of 200 kilowatts of power through the DC charging system. In order to make this work, however, we'd need to see a much more active and reliable electric car charging infrastructure, with the same kind of frequency and ubiquity as today's petrol stations. Why smaller packs? Well, look at the rapid drop in price of lithium-ion battery technology in recent years. Although the relative price of a new EV hasn't changed all that much because of the ongoing range chart war among automakers, the price per kilowatt hour for battery packs has dropped dramatically. Rather than making ever larger battery packs, one way to make EVs more affordable would be to keep the capacity small and work with networks to install comprehensive charging infrastructure everywhere. And it's that very argument that's sort of at play with the new Nissan LEAF. And rather than go after Tesla or Chevrolet, Nissan has decided to keep the 2018 LEAF at a more affordable price point by giving it just 150 miles of range, as well as a hefty DC quick charging option. Yet, as I said earlier, the Nissan LEAF isn't particularly affordable for everyone, which brings me to the best solution I can think of for making electric cars more affordable for everyone, ensuring that there's a good, healthy battery upgrade path for owners, both new and old alike. Given that the battery pack is the Achilles heel of pretty much every electric car on the road, and battery degradation plays a major factor in the devaluing of used electric cars when the rest of the vehicle is perfectly okay, a real way to make cars affordable would be to encourage automakers to make electric car battery pack upgrades the norm. At the moment, only BMW and Renault are embracing battery pack upgrades, offering larger capacity battery options for both the BMW i3 and Renault Zoe EV. Sadly, though, neither of these options are particularly affordable yet. Given time, of course, that will change as battery prices fall. But in order for EVs to really become more affordable, we need to see finance packages produced that are geared to helping owners of pre-loved electric cars gain increased range and performance through a brand new battery pack replacement. The challenge? That's not a good business model for the automakers, who would rather sell you a new plug-in car than a brand new battery pack for your second-hand 8-year-old model. How would you make electric cars more affordable? What strategies would you like to see in place to ensure electric cars have a long life after their first owner? And where's the magic point where range, price, and features meet? Why not let me know in the comments below? Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, hit the notification bell to hear the moment a new show is uploaded, and click the Patreon link at the end of this video if you want me to make more of these videos. Until next time, keep evolving!